They mocked you, humiliated you, pushed you to the bottom, but they didn't know they had crossed the wrong person. A new school, strange faces, eyes scrutinizing you like an alien. You've been through this before, but this time feels heavier, colder. Your mom said this was a fresh start, a chance to escape the past. But what kind of fresh start is there for a kid with the last name Wallace in Lincoln Heights, Missouri? The name Wallace isn't just a surname. It's a name everyone knows but no one dares mention. Marcus Wallace isn't an ordinary man. He's a shadow over the city, a crime boss everyone fears but can't touch. And Dorian? He's just his son. But that's more than enough. Dorian's first day at Ridgemont High was a nightmare. Bryce Tanner, the unofficial king of the school, targeted him immediately. Bryce wasn't just rich, he was powerful, smart, and ruthless. He didn't need to hit you to break you. He played mind games, dragging out the pain. Dorian became his new target, but Dorian wasn't prey. He stayed calm, refusing to react, even as Bryce's harassment escalated. Whispers, locker vandalism, public humiliation. Dorian knew Bryce wanted him to lose control, to prove everyone's assumptions about him right. But he wouldn't give Bryce the satisfaction. The breaking point came in the parking lot. Bryce threw a soda at Dorian, then shoved him, testing his limits. Dorian had enough. He removed his backpack, signaling he was ready. Bryce smirked, confident he'd win. But Dorian struck first, fast and precise. A fake step, a sweep to the legs, and a punch to the ribs. Bryce staggered, but Dorian didn't stop. A left hook to the jaw, then an uppercut that sent Bryce crashing to the ground. The parking lot fell silent. Dorian looked down at Bryce, blood dripping from his lip, and asked, "Are you done?" Bryce's friends froze. No one dared to challenge Dorian. The next day, everything changed. The whispers shifted from mockery to respect and fear. Dorian had proven himself, but he knew Bryce wouldn't let it go. Bryce returned a week later, trying to regain control. He cornered Dorian, reminding him he'd never truly belong. But Dorian didn't care. "I don't need to be one of you," he said calmly. "I just need to be myself." Bryce was stunned. Dorian walked away, leaving Bryce powerless. Dorian joined the wrestling team, finding a new way to channel his strength. Coach Harrison saw potential in him, teaching him that true strength wasn't about raw power, but control. Dorian trained hard, learning to turn his opponent's strength against them. He lost many matches, but grew stronger each time. Bryce tried one last time to humiliate Dorian, but Dorian's calm confidence shattered his plans. The school no longer saw Dorian as just Marcus Wallace's son. They saw him as a fighter, a warrior. Dorian had proven that true victory wasn't about fists, but about controlling yourself and refusing to let others define you. The story ends with Dorian standing tall, no longer the outsider, but a symbol of strength and resilience. Bryce Tanner's reign was over, and Dorian had won the battle, not just against Bryce, but against the labels and expectations that had haunted him his whole life.